It's the perfect time to be transformed. I'm Mike Morrison, pastor of Christ Community Fellowship in Parkersburg, West Virginia, with 2 minutes of insight and inspiration. Welcome to 2 Minute Transformation. Do you have a life verse? A passage of Scripture that to some degree defines you or has been a wellspring of truth that you come back to time and time again would be such a verse. I want to share mine with you. It's found in 1 Corinthians 15, verse 58, and it says this: "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that your labor is not in vain in the Lord." Paul's just finished explaining this incredible mystery of the great transformation that will take place when Christ returns. Death and the grave will realize full defeat as Christ raises us victorious, just as He Himself has risen. In light of this great knowledge Paul's given us, he challenges you and I to be steadfast and unmovable in our faith. Psalm 1 probably gives us the best picture of what that looks like. The writer paints a picture of a tree planted by a river with good roots, abundant fruit, and full foliage, strong, sturdy, and steadfast. Like that tree, you and I need strong roots that draw spiritual nutrition from a good source. And like that tree, we can't allow the stuff of life to uproot us. I was just a boy when I witnessed a horrific storm blow through the community where I grew up. There were these old weeping willow trees nearby that were dancing in the heavy wind. The gusts would whistle as it stirred through the long flexible branches of foliage, and though they were whipping all around, the trees themselves were unmoved. After it was over, you would have thought with all the leaves that had been stripped off, the tree would have been bare, but they were so full and green, you couldn't have known that they endured such a storm. More than just being steadfast, Paul gives us permission to flourish in the work of the Lord. He uses the word abounding. The word is used to describe a bud just as it breaks forth to reveal the glory of a new rose. So don't just stand strong. Break out and be fruitful, knowing that Christ has incredible things in store when we live our lives for Him. Be transformed.